And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to RPW, Relentless Pro Wrestling's presentation of Redemption. We welcome you here to the press conference as Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024 at the VFW Post 7734. It's taking place, it's going down on 9128 Bermudez Street in Pico Rivera. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, RPW makes their Pico Rivera debut. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about the card. And ladies and gentlemen, on that evening, you'll have Jack Bruce Davidson battling Domino.
Yeah!
Yeah! We'll have the party captain, Guy Cool, battling Red Williams.
Yeah!
We'll have Hit Girl battling Madam PJ Laurier.
Yeah!
And in a very special Lucha feature matchup, it's the Lucha scumbag Chris Nasty battling Rancho Camacho.
Yeah!
And in the main event for the SoCal Heavyweight Championship, the challenger, the Irish juggernaut Mikey O'Shea, battles the SoCal Heavyweight Champion Biggie Biggs. And ladies and gentlemen, as you're watching from home, we welcome you to this, the Redemption Press Conference. And ladies and gentlemen, we have two of our competitors, Mr. Mike, Triple M. I don't know why you're here. We'll get to that.
This guy's not a wrestler.
Yeah, I can see that very well. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to go
Contrary to popular belief,
definitely,
he's not a wrestler.
Yeah, I can see that, Mikey, definitely. You can see them puny arms. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome. He's coming here. He's making a move here to Relentless Pro Wrestling, and he's battling JBD, Jack Bruce Davidson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hear from Domino.
No respect.
I didn't know nothing.
The first time I step into RPW, I get booed. I didn't even do anything here yet. All right.
Well, Domino, you're here. You're coming here to RPW, and this is kind of the house, the JBD here in the city of Orange. He's built, but now this show will be taking place in Pico Rivera. What do you have to say about Mr. Jack Bruce Davidson?
Well, I've known Jack for many, many years. He actually grew up on my street here in Orange, and just because he chose to be a Panther and I chose to be a Spartan, he's all of a sudden the hometown hero. And honestly, I find that very ridiculous. But I'm here tonight and he's not. Shows you a lot about your hero, Jack Bruce Davidson, I think.
Well, we can hear the house. We hear the. Mike is always going to agree with that. But JBD is kind of the heart and soul of Relentless Pro Wrestling. And it sounds like you're coming here to do damage. What are you going to do? I mean, RPW is taking place in Pico Rivera. I know this is the house Orange. It's Old Town Orange is the house that JBD built. What would you have to say about the move to Pico Rivera and dealing with JBD?
Honestly, I think it helps me out a lot, but just because all of his friends won't be around here, and, you know, the fans that apparently he built this building, but that's not going to really matter now. We're at the VFW 7734. No, I don't know.
Well, we'll hear a little bit more from Domino and his battle as he gets ready for JBD. We have some other questions from the press in just shortly, but we're going to move forward. We're now going to reach out to Mr. Triple M. The last time we saw you, you did a heinous act turning your back on Inferno, in which he could have become the new SoCal Heavyweight Champion. Mr. Triple M, I just call you Mike because there's
Look, AD, I appreciate your question, but we're here for front page news, not the obituaries. Okay? I have a question for you. Why does your lower chin have a beard, but your upper chin doesn't?
Oh my goodness!
You want to make a comment?
They can't see
You want to make a comment about peeing arms? So I just got to ask questions myself. And before we jump into why I'm here, I just want to state it's remarkable that Domino's finally getting a shot here at RPW against JBD. And how fitting JBD didn't want to take him on home turf. That should say a lot. And Domino, we've been watching your career with great interest. So why I'm here is because of the Lucha Libre main event, the featured Lucha Libre match of Redemption. There's a reason why This show is going down in Pico Rivera at the VFW Hall Post 7734, which I happen to be a member of.
Wait a minute. So, okay, so you don't have any clients represented here tonight, but you're letting this is kind of information. This is breaking news.
Yes.
So you're behind RPW branching out to Pico Rivera.
Yes, with my political and community connections that I have in the area of Pico Rivera, I reached out to bring us to a new market, a new stomping ground for us to expand the RPW empire, to bring us into new communities and expose them to the hard-hitting, family-friendly action that is Relentless Pro Wrestling.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sounds like great news, but Mike, the last time we saw you, you did very heinous activities, and is there some underlying, foolery going on here? Or do you have some shenanigans? Do you have some plans? This whole move to Pico Rivera?
My plan is to etch my name in RPW history. This is the first time in RPW recorded history that we are having a pure lucha libre match contested under lucha libre rules with two of the best luchadors in Southern California, nay, the world right now, in the lucha scumbag Chris Nasty and Rancho Camacho. I mean, our panel is very familiar with them and their accolades. We are here to bring the best of professional wrestling entertainment and touch more and more people with how we are performing in their communities.
All right, that's great information. And ladies and gentlemen, that match definitely is going to be a very much high intense energy, high intense action going forth in that lucha matchup between the lucha scumbag with Rancho Camacho. But my question tonight is where are you at with the thinking of Inferno, the possibility that he could show up here tonight?
He can, but is he? I think he's somewhere trying to find the gasoline to throw back on the fire because he's blown out like a birthday candle and nobody gave him a wish. The stupidest thing he ever did was bite the hand that feeds. I had that SoCal heavyweight title on a silver platter. Biggie Biggs was on his last legs, and then he told me no. And if you can't win with my help, well, you'll lose with my help. And I took the one thing from Inferno that meant the most to him, that undefeated streak that I kept him on.
Well, we're going to hear from some of we have the media and we have some press in the audience. Maybe they'll have more questions for you. But we're going to move on to our challenger for the SoCal Heavyweight Champion. Our third panelist here at the press conference, Mikey O'Shea. Mikey, you're challenging Biggie Biggs. Make some noise for Mikey O'Shea. Now, Mikey, you...
Can I blink now?
Yeah, you can blink. Go ahead and blink, sir. Yeah. Now, Mikey, this show is entitled Redemption. And many will say that your career here in RPW is experiencing a redemption as you've been on a run. But you lost in that championship tournament for the SoCal Heavyweight title. But in actuality,
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm sorry about that, sir. But you are the last man to beat Biggie Biggs here in Relentless Pro Wrestling.
The first and last man so far to have beaten Biggie Biggs in the first match in the first show of RPW a year and a half ago.
Well, with that being said, what can you tell the people? What can we expect at Redemption on March 2nd? What can we expect for you to bring to Biggie Biggs in Pico Rivera?
Me and Biggie go way back. He's been doing this for 23, 24 years now, give or take. I've been doing this for 14. So we were never personal with each other, but we've always had like a mutual respect with one another. So when he won the SoCal Heavyweight Championship, I was very happy for him. I hate the fact that I lost the tournament, but I'm very happy for him because I think this is the first singles title he's ever won in his career. So I really didn't have any ill will towards him. But when I made that promo for the upcoming show, a thorn on my side right now, Thad Maximus, decided to go on my little comment section and talk smack because, you know, he beat me after kicking me in the nuts.
Yeah.
So let me make this perfectly clear to you, Maximus. We may not be at the same place at the same time, March 3rd, but it's somewhere in the future. You're done. I'm trying so hard not to curse right now.
It's okay. It's okay. Please, please. It's a family show.
Do it.
Karma's coming to collect. You're not going to have children after I'm done with you.
Hashtag
With that being said,
You shouldn't breed anyways.
when he did talk smack at my comment section, you know who liked it? You know who marked out for him? The SoCal heavyweight champion, Biggie Biggs. Biggie Biggs, I thought you were trying to lead by example. I thought you were trying to be a good guy here. I thought you were trying to make your son proud. And then I see you marking out to a bad guy here? Make that make sense for me, Biggie. So that's fine. You wanna make fun of me like that? You wanna mock me like that? I'm gonna pull the rock. You're supposed to have a title match against Slice Boogie in April, right? Well, hate to tell you this, buddy. Not only am I taking that title from you, I'm not gonna be at that show. So you're gonna have a singles match against that guy, and whoever wins that match can battle me for the title because I'm taking that title from you.
Strong words. Strong words from Mikey. But Mikey, I mean, I can vouch. I think a lot of the Relentless Pro Wrestling, the community, we can vouch for Biggie Biggs. And I don't know, you may be misconstruing the comments, but Biggie Biggs is a family man. He's a man of order. And I mean,
Of course, he's got a son. I didn't say he wasn't a family man.
But you're claiming that you're going to try to just take the title. Are you claiming that you're just going to take the title for Relentless Pro Wrestling and
I'm not saying I'm taking the title away from Relentless Pro Wrestling. I'm saying I'm fulfilling my obligations from something that was already committed before I found out about the show in April.
Got you.
But for that show alone, there ain't going to be no title match because I'm taking the title from Biggie March 2nd, and I'm going to go fulfill my obligations in April. And when I come back, whoever wins that match with him and Slice Boogie can face me for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Mikey O'Shea. We got some questions here in the gallery. Come on, we've got our first question here from the press.
Where'd the card?
Thad is on our Instagram, and he says, why does Mikey get a title shot after I beat his ass last show?
That's a good question. Where the hell are you March 2nd?
And then he said, let Mikey do what he does best, and that's making shitty memes.
Oh.
And then
Well,
he said,
wait, are we supposed to watch our language here?
Mikey is gonna choke in his match. And what else did he say? He said, bring it. And that somebody has commented that you're the element of surprise, and he said, more like element of loser because I beat him fair and square.
We got it on tape, Thad. Just bring whatever you got under there and let's have a rematch because I'm ready to knock you down, man. I'm trying so hard not to curse right now. I'm trying so hard not to talk like I do on TikTok.
And he said,
Because man,
he said he
when I get my hands on you, you're not gonna have any after I'm done with you.
Let's get some real questions instead of a loser.
Keep it PG, Mike. Keep it
Any questions
PG.
from our press?
What do you think is going to be, this is Robert from Coffin Radio. What do you think is going to be different this time around, Mikey, with you and Biggie Biggs? I mean, now he's the champion, he has a lot more to lose than you. How do you factor that into your match on March 2nd?
Well, I beat him last time. There's nothing really I need to change except do it again.
And you beat him quickly, too.
I'm not going into this thinking that he's a joke. He's not. Biggie and I go way back. He has beaten me in the past in my rookie days, but I'm not a rookie anymore. That's the problem. That's his problem, not mine.
Any other questions from the press?
And he paid the price for the first match of the first show of Relentless Pro Wrestling.
Hi, this is Aubrey from Pico Rivera Inquirer. My question is for you.
For me?
Yeah, for you, Mikey.
Okay, just making sure.
What's the first thing you're gonna say to Biggie when you're in the ring with him?
Ding ding, school's in.
Any other questions from our press?
Sophia from Old Town Wrestling. Mikey, do you think that Biggie Biggs is taking you seriously?
I certainly hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be an easy night for me. Anybody that never takes me seriously in the ring, I encourage it because it makes my night easy. Because I am, after all, the element of surprise.
Ooh.
That's right, I said it.
Well, Mikey, so you've got several titles already. You've had several all across the nation almost. This is a chance to get a Southern California title that actually means a lot to you because you are also an Orange County guy. You've made your name here in Orange County. So this is your shot at redemption in that regard. My question is, are you going to unleash a darker side of the Irish Juggernaut that people haven't seen for a very, very long time?
Without getting disqualified, to the best of my ability, yes.
All right.
I gotta do what I gotta do to win the title. Enough said.
Robert Coffin Radio. Mikey, this time around, I mean, I feel like you've been seen a lot other places. I mean, you have Salt Lake City. I know you have Colorado as well. I've seen you recently at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. You're hitting all over the Southwest. Do you feel like you might be spreading yourself a little bit too thin before your match here against Biggie Biggs?
In what regard?
It's a lot of matches and a lot of time. Are you afraid that you might be injured or anything happen? I mean, it's a life on the road is difficult when you have a championship match in your recent future.
Well, same goes for Biggie. That's the life of a wrestler. We wrestle all the time and things happen. But I'm ready to go whenever. I'm ready to go March 3rd. Let's just say that.
There you go.
I don't like to repeat myself. I'm ready to go March 3rd. I'm taking the title from him, and I'm taking that with me at the Level Up Expo.
Woo!
Right.
Questions for Domino?
March 2nd, I apologize.
He's so worked up, ladies.
This question is for
I swear to God that I'm going to kick your ass next time I see you.
Mr. Domino.
This question is for Domino. You're fairly new. You're new here at RPW. How's it feel being here? What are you looking forward to? And how could you sum up your redemption being the title of this event?
Now, within RPW specifically, there's not really much for me to redeem. Obviously, this is my first time here. However, I've seen what's been going on here at RPW, and I've seen a lot of impressive things, great matches every time I've been here. And there's a Cruiserweight tournament that I wasn't allowed into, and that I wasn't participating in, and now I have to have a Cruiserweight match with Jack Bruce Davidson, and I didn't get the opportunity to show what I had then, so I'm going to show it at Pico Rivera at the VFW. It's 7/7/34 on March 2nd.
Now, Domino, you are known to be a bruiser. You're a big man, and you like to throw your opponents around, and there's a size advantage that you have over JBD. What kind of bruising are you looking to put on JBD on the day of redemption?
Absolutely. So I've known Jack Bruce for a long time. We've had many battles together and against each other, and honestly, he's one tough opponent, but he's not ready for what I'm about to put him through at Pico Rivera. But I also have to make sure that I stay on my own A game and make sure I don't get caught by something I haven't seen before. Just because I've seen him before doesn't mean he doesn't have any new tricks up his sleeve, just like I have tricks up my own sleeve.
Gotcha. Now, next question. We got you, Mr. Triple M. We're going to bring it back to you. Now, your time you've been managing. Now, this time it sounds like you're diving into promoting, in helping out creatively or planning and promoting and pulling in wrestlers to bring. What is the position of Triple M and your new adventures here in RPW?
Look, it's real simple. I saw an opportunity that was both advantageous to me as well as advantageous to Relentless Pro Wrestling. And when it comes to friends and enemies, that doesn't matter when we're making money, right? And being able to bring a new show to a new community and entertain that community and get a part of the culture that they're in, it's not a mistake that we booked this Lucha Libre match between Chris Nasty, the Lucha Scumbag, and Rancho Camacho and Pico Rivera. Because this is part of the culture of the area.
Definitely. Pico Rivera. Come on, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. And Relentless Pro Wrestling is continuing to bring a culture of RPW. And ladies and gentlemen, you want to be there Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024. It's Relentless Pro Wrestling Redemption. In a Cruiserweight Division bout, it's Jack Bruce Davidson battling Domino. In another Cruiserweight bout, it's the party captain, Guy Cool.
I love Guy
battling
Cool, yeah!
Red Williams. In a women's division bout, you have Hit Girl battling Madam PJ Laurier. And in the Lucha feature bout, it's Chris Nasty, the Lucha Scumbag, battling Rancho Camacho. And in the main event, it is for the SoCal Heavyweight Championship. The Irish juggernaut Mikey O'Shea challenges the champion Big E Biggs. It's Relentless Pro Wrestling Redemption.